Hello Cancer, what's going on? Hope you're doing very well. My name is Diane, for those of you that don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. We're going to do a general reading for, I nearly said May and then I nearly said December, October. We're going to do a general reading for October, but you know, it's timeless. So whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You're very, very welcome here, Cancer. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. So let's start off with this deck. This is the Kyle Gray Activation, Gateway of Light Activation Oracle, which is kind of a mouthful. What else? What's going on for Cancer? You have Pleiadian Activation, Coming Together, Harmony in the Heavens, Resolution. Okay, so something is coming together. Everything's coming together. What is going on for Cancer? There's also going to be some kind of resolution to a problem that you've been having. Oh, I just did a reading for Gemini and they had this too. Thoth, Light Codes, Light Initiation, Great Teacher Awakening, Divine Magic. So, yeah, something's coming together here. Maybe some of you guys have Gemini in your chart, but you could resonate with having just come out of like a dark night of the soul or something like that, because you've just been initiated into something, like you've just been through some kind of initiation. And now it's like time for you to move into like a teaching energy of some kind, whether that's to do with your job, or maybe you're gonna step into some kind of teaching role to do with spirituality or something like that, because you know that's generally what happens. Like once you've been through, you know, your hermit phase and you're a bunch of dark night of the souls and stuff, like it's time for you to start teaching other people. Of course, it could be about your career as well. Okay, what else for Cancer? I see. Okay, so there's been a bit of a delay with this, right? That's why the cards took a little bit of time to come out. You have Chamber of the Violet Flame. So you've been in like a chamber of sorts. Like you've been, you know, Spirit kind of you know, took you aside and maybe put you, you know, took you, maybe you've been going through your hermit phase, right? Or just things have not been happening. You've been in like some kind of chamber. You have Karmic Release, Radical Transformation. So you've undergone a huge transformation. The Violet Flame is all about releasing things from the past that are not serving you. Like it actually talks about the Violet Flame. You can think of it as a beam of light that actually is capable of like removing negative energy that's kind of stored in the cells of your body. You can think of it that way, because yeah, negative energy can be stored in your body like that. So there could even have been like a bit of a purge going on in your body. But yeah, you've released like a lot of karmic stuff, you know, things that didn't really belong to you, maybe things that people have kind of put on you, you know, things people have projected onto you, or like karmic relationships or things like that. You've been through a big transformation here. You have Shift Your Perspective. So yeah, you may also resonate with having gone through a huge perspective shift, or you're thinking about things differently now. What else for Cancer? I also want to put this over here. So next to this Thoth card, you may be thinking about something differently now. What else for Cancer? And some of you may be about to step into some kind of, yeah, teaching role or something like that, where you teach people to see things from a different perspective, or to see it from a higher perspective, which could be about anything. You know, you have My Light Attracts Light. So because you've stepped into this teaching role now, or you're about to attract a bunch of people, like whether that's, you know, your soul tribe, or like, so, I don't know, subscribers or followers, or your, you know, your person coming in, something like this. But you're definitely, it kind of looks like you've moved into the higher heart chakra space here. Like that's what I always think when you get that pink card, because pink is for the higher heart chakra. I think you've just, like, you've moved on from a lot of stuff. There's been a cleansing. That's what they keep saying, like there's been a big cleansing. Okay, what else for Cancer? Oh, I just saw 555 on the clock, which means change. You have the Seven of Wands, choose your battles. Okay, the Seven of Wands is actually about standing out. So there's something, in some way, you're going to start to stand out. And by doing so, you're going to attract your people. Okay, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's in terms of your career, or you're just moving into a space where you're not afraid to show people who you are, or you're going to seek out other people, I don't know, maybe that do spirituality, or whatever it is that you're into. Okay. What else for Cancer? The Sun. So this great teacher awakening thing, Thoth light codes, and you also have the Sun. So there's definitely been, you know, you've been downloading codes here, some kind of light codes. It's very likely affected your heart chakra space, and also with the Sun, there is something here about you stepping into this teaching role, okay? Letting yourself be seen. Look at that. So with coming together, harmony in the heavens, you have the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. So there's something here about like things being very balanced, like you're in alignment. You are in alignment. This is, sorry. I feel this isn't to do with a relationship like on earth as such. I feel like this is to do with you being in alignment. So this is very likely you stepping into something that you're meant to be doing, you know, where you're helping the planet, or you're helping other people, like acts of, like being in service basically. Because when you get to that point where you're in service, the universe kind of responds in kind. So you're going to find that things are a lot easier for you now. And I feel like you're not resisting things anymore. You have the Emperor here, lead, with karmic release, radical transformation. So this is something about you stepping into a leadership role here, Cancer. There could also have been some things surrounding a father figure that you needed to let go of for some of you. That obviously won't be for all of you. Okay. And you have the Hierophant with the Temperance card underneath. So it's come out like teach with balance underneath. So shift your perspective is clarified by teach and balance. I think you're going to be really stepping into some kind of, this has been coming through in the readings a lot. I think there's like a soul group that watch my readings that are supposed to be stepping into like some kind of leadership role now. That could be to do with spirituality, but it doesn't have to be. It could be to do with anything that, you know, you feel like is your calling. But I do feel like you would be some kind of teacher or some kind of leader. And the things that you do will help people to shift their perspective in some way, like shift the perspective about a topic. You know, maybe you're going to invent something that helps people shift their perspective, for example. Maybe you're teaching a class about, I don't know, Reiki or something like that, you know, so it changes people's perspective about what is possible for them to do. You know what I mean? There's something here, you're going to be teaching balance though. Oh, I see. So the Temperance card is about the transmutation of negative energy. So for some of you, you're literally going to teach that. So that could like literally be Reiki, you know, or pranic healing or something like that, where you're teaching people how to fix physical problems with the vessel. It could also be that you've been through this huge shift where you did like a lot of karmic release and things like that. So now it's your turn to teach other people how to do that. You also have the root chakra here with the 5 of Swords. So it's good for you at the moment to make sure that you're balancing your energy. Okay, make sure you're grounding your energy because you have just leveled up. And you might be feeling quite flighty. That could be a thing, like, because you've released a lot of sort of heavy energy, so you might feel quite spaced out, you know, so you might have trouble sleeping, for example, or you might get off your food a little bit, okay? So the more that you ground your energy, the less that will affect you. If you wonder how to do that, you should check out my other channel. There's stuff over there, which I'm going to be doing more on that channel. Because you know, with the 5 of Swords, like maybe you're just prone to like a little bit of overthinking or something like that. I also feel like you have a new person coming in here because you have the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. So you have like your soulmate coming in here. This is you coming out of sadness and isolation. So you may have, you know, had some kind of crappy relationship or something. Look what's coming out in the cards. It's the Ace of Swords. You may have had some kind of crappy relationship, or there may have been like some kind of grief, or just a period in your life where you were working through grief and you were alone. And now it's time to come out of that to be with this person. Look, you have the Lovers, you have the heart chakra, you have the Ace of Swords. So you could have been blocking this out a little bit as well, you know. So the Ace of Swords is like a huge breakthrough. Okay. Also, he's holding a butterfly. So for some of you, this could be you kind of coming out of the chrysalis. You know, you might resonate with like being in the chrysalis, and this is you coming out. It's a very heart space centered relationship though, like very heart chakra based. Lots of compassion, lots of emotions, lots of love. They're going to be very happy with you. You're going to be very happy with them, and they're going to be very happy with you. You also have, you see how his little crown chakra is a little blocked here? I feel like that's something that you're moving away from as well. So you're probably going to find that you're getting a lot more downloads of information, to be perfectly honest. Tell me about this 2 of Swords. Okay, so there's also been, you have the 4 of Pentacles here and the Moon. You can see here she's blocking her little crown chakra here too. So there has been, they're showing me the 3rd eye. Your Cancer, your 3rd eye and your crown chakra are like on point, okay? They're very, very open. You know, you receive a lot of information through your crown chakra, like a lot of downloads. Your intuition is very strong, but I feel like a lot of the time you actually block it out. So there's going to be a huge awakening in your crown chakra. You're probably going to find that you're receiving a lot more downloads, which is one of the reasons I think they're telling you to make sure you ground your energy, okay? And there could have been inner child healing here, but the Moon just talks about subconscious fears and anxieties that have been kind of blocking the heart space that you're moving past. Yeah, look, your 3rd eye. Your intuition is very, very strong, but I feel maybe up until this point, maybe you've second guessed it, or there's been some kind of fear around it, maybe because, I don't know. Maybe you just didn't want to fully accept it for some reason, but your 3rd eye is about to Yeah, like your intuition is going to be really on point. And the third eye is, of course, like associated with clairvoyance and stuff as well. You have the King of Wands that's just come out here, so this could be the person that is coming in for you. You have the Three of Pentacles. There could be some kind of heart-based business, that, like heart chakra-based business that you're going to set up with the Three of Pentacles. It could also be the Three of Pentacles is about working as part of a team. So you may end up working as part of a team as this King of Wands energy, which can be a male or a female. But they're usually some kind of leader. They often own their own business, something like this. This could be someone that wants to work with you, or you might meet them through part of a heart chakra based community, something like that. You can meet them when you're teaching. Okay, tell me about this third eye. Yeah, the Empress is wanting to come out here. Okay, so if you've been having problems like deciding things, the Seven of Cups can be kind of feeling a little all over the place, right? That's going to be a thing of the past, because male or female, excuse me, you're stepping into this Empress energy, which is like sitting pretty, basically. You know, things just naturally flowing to you, not worrying about stuff. Just being in a state of calm receptivity, because your intuition always knows what to do. Because the thing is, your intuition was always very strong, but there's something I can't quite get here about just some fear surrounding it. Okay, like maybe blocking out messages from spirit, or maybe even being a little too anxious to receive the messages, something like that, okay? But that's going to be a thing of the past. Like from now on, you're pretty much always going to know what to do. So life is just going to be easier. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. False person. Oh, what are you afraid of? Oh, so they want to talk about this, okay? You think that you, like your intuition, you second guess your intuition. Like you think, you know, that you're like a false person. You know, like you're making it up. Or it's like imposter syndrome. Why can I never remember that phrase? Like it's, you know, like imposter syndrome. Like your intuition is very good. You might even be like clairvoyant or something like that, but you doubt it because you second guess yourself. And it may come from some kind of fears from childhood, or just a lack of confidence or something like that from childhood. Okay. You have the mature woman here. So this is, again, the Empress here. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Message of concern. Change. So there's something going on with this Three of Pentacles energy. This, it's something to do with this teaching role, this teaching / leader role. You may get offered a job from this King of Wands type energy. You may get, like with the Three of Pentacles, that could be someone that's like offering you a job, offering you to be part of a community, wanting to work with you, something like that. And it will involve change. For some of you, I mean, that person is moving, so you might have to, you know, it could be a job where you're moving house or something like that. But it involves a lot of change. Oh, that's why they're telling you to ground your energy, because it may be a lot. of change that this person brings or this offer brings, okay? So don't let it overwhelm you. So they're telling you to learn to balance your energy now so that when this comes in, it won't be such a big deal. You have official person, so this is you moving into some kind of official person role. There's going to be a partnership here with this person. You have courtship, so it depends what you're looking for. You know, if you're looking for love, that's going to be love. If you're looking for like a business partner or a boss or something like that, that's going to be your boss. They're looking at you though. Whatever it is this person says to you or offers you, it's going to be like not a message of concern, but like surprise. Tell me about this courtship. I feel like I dropped that one. Tell me about courtship. You have the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Okay. The 9 of Wands. And clarify the 4 of Swords. What am I supposed to do with that? Right. There's been some kind of... Okay, so this King of Wands energy, on their side, they're an overthinker. Like the 9 of Swords is someone that overthinks and worries. With the 9 of Wands, it's someone that they're a bit of a wounded warrior. Like they've been through a lot of stuff. This could even be something that stops this person from sleeping. So I'm guessing this is like a love connection for a lot of you, but you could meet this person like through a group, like I said, or through your work, or possibly through a business that you set up, something like that. There's been like a delay here, okay, with this person. They could have been recovering from something, like they could have been recovering from a heartbreak or some kind of grief, or they may have needed to physically rest. But ooh, they're going to be talking to you. This is very similar to Gemini's reading. You should watch it if you're inclined. Or maybe you're like, why the fuck would I watch it if it's the same, bitch? I shouldn't swear, right? I should control that. Yeah, you're going to be hearing from this person, the 8 of Wands. You have the Ace of Cups here, so this is someone new. Yeah. So to close the reading, Cancer, I'm going to pull some of these bad boys here for you. Anything you want to tell Cancer? Look what's at the bottom of the deck here. Meeting someone new. So this will be this new person. They've definitely had their heart broken, okay? So that's like, if you haven't met this person yet, they might come in like that, like kind of slow, okay? Or they also could have had some grief or something that they were going through. You have a lot of changes will happen at once. So that's something to be prepared for. Spiritual life coach. So that could be this great teacher awakening that you're going to do. Obviously that won't be for everyone, but it will be for a lot of you. So spiritual life coach can be anything. You know, it's kind of a broad term. I mean, you might label yourself as that, but you could also label yourself as like a meditation coach. Maybe you do like counseling with spiritual stuff thrown in. You know, Reiki, anything like that. Pregnancy. There could be a pregnancy for some of you here because you have the Empress here, which is also a pregnancy card. It will surprise you is the thing, okay? If that's definitely not your message, then you may hear about someone that gets pregnant, you know, and it's a surprise. So you're like, whoa, what? Didn't expect that. The reason this pregnancy is coming is because you've moved into this Empress energy, you know, for the women watching. You've moved into that the receiving energy, which is important for pregnancy. You also have a podcast here, so that could be something that you end up doing here. Again, if you are going to do something like that, they're saying make sure that you ground your energy, because I think probably a lot of it is channeled, but also it just could be, you know, if you're an empath or something like that and you end up working with, you know, if it's a podcast or with you, if you're teaching a group of people that you're in the room with and you're an empath, you'll be picking up on their energy. So it's important to ground your energy, you know. And the thing is, if you have some kind of spiritual podcast or something like that, it's all channeled. Whether you're aware of it or not, it'll be channeled. So it's important to ground your energy. Okay. You also have channeling art or design. So that could be something else that you're doing. You have the hands of a healer. And I'm going to put this just next to the 6 of Pentacles here, which is like people literally with their hands out. So you could do something where you're healing people, like maybe you're going to do Reiki, or you're going to do pranic healing, or you're going to do be a masseuse, or any of the hundreds of things that I haven't thought of, like acupuncture, anything like that. Anything else for Cancer? It wasn't a waste of time. Okay, where do I want to put this? Here. So all of this time that you've been going through this karmic change, like this violet flame removing karmic stuff, transformation, it wasn't a waste of time. It was a cleansing, because this card is very clean. Like the energy here is coming through is like very clean, very bright. It's because you've leveled up. Think of yourself like if you think of your vibration, this is how David Hawkins described it. Like if you think of yourself as a hot air balloon, and like past karmic energies or like negative emotions from, you know, things that have happened in the past, like past versions of yourself, think of them as like sand, bags of sand kind of weighing down the hot air balloon. And it's like the more that you do your shadow work and get rid of this stuff, the higher the balloon rises. Let's get 2 more. What else for Cancer? Anything else for Cancer? You know, I think I'm going to leave it there because the cards are not coming out clearly. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Cancer. Many thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate that a lot. And as always, I wish you many blessings. Love and light. Take care.